Hello you, welcome back. Girl, I'm so glad to have you here today. If you are new here, hi, my name is Bootsy and I am a fierce queen mama. And if you like Drag Race or anything Drag Race related, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. It would really mean a lot to me. So girl, in today's video, I'm going to take a look of season 12 fashion photo review, but through numbers. So here on this sheet, I have every single toot and boot every queen got. I wanted to rank them. Which queen did the best and which queen did the worst during the toot and boot. End result may surprise you because it's kind of not fair. If you look at the bottom, Dhalia has all toots and Nicky doll has all toots with one top toot of the week. So, and they were there for much less episodes than other queens. That's why sometimes these statistics are not the real reflection. I'm going to give my opinions at the end. But this season was fierce. We actually have 4 queens who never got a boot. It's Miss Gigi Goode, and she made it all the way to the last look possible. So she showed us every single look she prepared for season 12. Then we have just Zhane. She also got all toots, and also Nicky doll and Dhalia Sin. These queens got all toots. Sakura was almost one of them, but for the promo look, Raven decided to boot it. But before we start, I just want to go over how will I calculate this and add this up. So here it is. If you have a boot, you get 0 points. If you have a toot, that is 1 point. Shoot, it is 2 points. And top toot of the week is 1 extra point. So maximum amounts of points per episode, it's 5. Because if Raja and Raven both give a queen a shoot and then that queen is the top toot of the week, that queen can have 5 points. Except episode 1 and 2 where queens were divided and they have 2 different looks that were tooted and booted. In those episodes, maximum is 9. So now that we know what is the maximum amount of points per episode, we can calculate easily. For example, let's take Dhalia Sin. She was there for promo episode 2, which we already said has a higher maximum points, episode 3 and the finale look. That is only her reference point because obviously it is not fair to compare her with, for example, Jaida, who was able to be tooted and booted every episode. So when you add Dhalia's maximum possible amount of points, like here on this episode it was 5, plus on this episode it was 9, which is 14, plus 5 it is 19, plus finale 5 it is 24. Dhalia Sin, if she had a perfect game, could have gotten 24 points. That means she got all shoots and all top toots of the week. But she didn't. She got all toots. And that amounts to 10 points. So we will count the percentage. 10 points out of 24, it is around 40%. We will get detailed results later. I just wanted to explain how this will work. So now we can get on with the results. Here are the final results. Dhalia got 10 out of 24 points, while Gigi got 30 out of 69. 69 was the maximum this season. But bear in mind, again, to get 69 points, you had to have a shoot for every episode from Raja and Raven, plus be the top toot of the week. Which means the real obtainable goal was to get around 30, which queens like Gigi and Jaida did. And because this season is very specific, where out of the 12 queens, 6 queens almost have perfect scores, where Rock had only 1 boot and 1 top toot of the week, which basically cancels itself out, and Jaida only had boot for her entrance look while she got a shoot from Raja. And you have 4 queens, Gigi, Dhalia, Nicky and Zhane, who had all toots. This percentage mathematically is designed that way to not be the fairest. I will show you now how percentages work. Girl, this is a gag. So this is how queens are ranked based on their percentages. To be honest, I don't agree with this ranking. Basically, I agree up till this point. Heidi is the worst. She had 21.87 points. Girl, she had so many boots in those first few episodes. Then we have Aiden with 23.07 points, then Widow with 33.33 points. Then in 9th place we have Brita, in 8th place we have Jackie, and in 7th place we have Crystal. Jackie and Crystal had the same amount of points, but I put Crystal above Jackie because Crystal made it further in the competition. Now this is where it gets juicy. Literally all of these queens slayed it so hard. We never before had this happen. There is 4 queens with perfect scores, with all toots. Not a single boot for Gigi, Nicky, Dhalia, and Zhane. And only 1 boot for Rakam and 2 boots for Jaida. Because of the specificity of this situation, this is how they are ranked by the point system. So Dhalia is the worst, then Jaida, then Gigi, then Nicky, then Rock, and Zhane is the best. But I don't agree with this list, and because this is my channel, I am going to ignore these percentages. So this is how I rank the queens based on toots and boots. Number 1 is Gigi Goode. Girl, she got every single toot she could have gotten, and she was top toot of the week twice. So in my opinion, number 1 spot, the winner of season 12 fashion photo review is Miss Gigi Goode. Then after her in 2nd place, I put Zhane, because Zhane had amazing looks. She got all toots, and she also had 2 top toots of the week. And we don't know if she made it further. She would probably slay it just as hard. If you watched her Instagram, girl, her looks were amazing. But the reality is she didn't make it as far as Gigi, and that is the only reason I put Gigi in the number 1 and Zhane in the number 2. Then in the 3rd place, we have Jaida. Yes, she had a boot on her entrance look, and I feel that boot was so unjustified. I loved her blue entrance look. Raja and Raven were on something that day, girl. I don't know why they give her a boot. It was so unnecessary. But because of those 2 boots, I put her at the 3rd place. And then our queens who left early but were really fashion forward. In last place, I put Dhalia because yes, she got all toots, but we just didn't get to see her fashions, and I feel these 2 did better. Now we all can agree Rock was robbed on that 2nd challenge. Girl, those fashions were slaying, and that's why she got toots. All toots the house down. The only boot Rock ever got was from Raven from her promo look. Not even counting anything she wore on Drag Race, but her promo look. So that's why Miss Rockham, she slayed it on the show. She gets a 5th place. And Nicky Doll was a fashion Paris queen. We love her fashions. I love her personality even more. This season's fashions were so good. They were so on point, and this is a season where truly it was so hard to make this list. In every season before, queens would get a fair amount of boots and toots, but in season 12, girl, all queens brought it so hard that there was no choice but to stand and give them boots the house down, mama. So do you agree with my ranking? Percentages are deceiving because there is no way Gigi Goode is in the number 4 spot when she made it all the way and had all toots and top toots of the week. Percentage system is kind of flawed in that way, but that is only because this season was so good where we saw toots the house down because queens brought it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please do hit that like button. Help me out with YouTube analytics. If you like me, go ahead, click that subscribe button. It only takes a second, girl. But whatever you do, girl, just remember to stay kind and stay fierce, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye!